Hi guys, how are you today? Today I'm gonna make my veggies as I speak to you about a subject that cannot wait. This subject cannot wait, guys. Having come from out there and you have met people in the day, spoken to people, and you have had different meetings here and there. You have a subject to speak about. You cannot hold on and say, okay, I'm not gonna talk about this thing. It's gonna evaporate from your mind. So mine is to speak about an issue and I hear it. And guys, if you're new here, you just happened to click this channel, you are welcome to this channel. This is where we discuss issues of life. And today we are discussing an issue of life. So please welcome to this channel and subscribe, become one of us. Here we discuss issues that happen to humanity day to day. So there is always something to discuss. For the returning subscribers, thank you for coming back, always coming back again. And thank you for watching my videos. Share them now. Share them to your friends. And God is gonna bless you. Now guys, let's come to the subject of today. The subject of today is that person who thinks that you are too old-fashioned or inexperienced to advise them. And no guys, to advise somebody you have to be very careful, because everybody thinks they know too much, yet they are talking about their issues out there expecting to be advised, but the minute you try to advise them, they think your advice is not good enough, or you are too old-fashioned. And what do you know anyway? What do you know? What are you telling us? Have you met those people who keep asking, what are you telling us? Guys, these people have got issues, but they don't see that they can be advised. And yet, they keep suffering from something that you know very well has got a cure. And if you try to advise them, they think that you are too old-fashioned. They think that you are not knowledgeable enough to speak to them. They think that you don't know, yet you can already see what they are going through, and you wonder, are they seeing that they can avoid this? Are they seeing that they can avoid this? Because guys, let me ask you, what will it take? What will it take for somebody to learn a lesson? In fact, what I know, in my very small way, because not that I am a know-it-all, but in my small way, I know that you learn lessons through other people's experiences. You learn lessons through what has happened to you in the past. You learn lessons. You learn lessons out of what God is trying to show you during this time that we are living. God can show you something, and you get to say, hey, but what I'm thinking, God is not happy about ABCD. And what I'm thinking, I think I had better involve God in this. Do you know there are some people who do not even count God anywhere in their lives? No, they don't. Because they think there are trees. They think there are those trees that are there in the forest. That they just woke up out in the morning and found themselves still growing where they were planted yesterday. I don't know. God is a God of wonders. Me, I look at God with a very diverse eye, because I look at even the animals and I see how I look at God, the animals, and I see God in them. I look at the way do you ever even see something when you plant something? Let's say you plant beans or even maize. I'm talking of those that grow in my area. Do you know you'll only wake up tomorrow morning and find that they have germinated, but you cannot, even if you stood there, you cannot see them germinate. You will not see them germinate. You'll just, while you left them yesterday, you'll find that they have come out of the soil and they have germinated. The following day, you'll find they have grown higher, taller, And this is all God's doing. Everything is about God. Look at animals. How does a chicken sit on an egg until a chick develops inside, stays in that egg for 21 days? Why am I even going there? Why can't I even talk of a human being? A human child, who grows in your womb for 9 months. God is not somebody to joke around with, by the way. Let me tell you something. Don't you ever joke around with God who created you. You cannot even start thinking about God, because sometimes if you think about God, you can even go crazy. He's a miracle worker. He's a miracle worker, guys. God works miracles. Everything about God is miracle. Your life is miracle. It is just a miracle. If you are asked how you have come this far, you cannot even start telling anybody anything, because you don't know. You don't know how God drove your life to this level. And don't you ever think that it is through your ability that you are this way, or you have this and that you have. It is just by God's mercy that you are here and you are the way you are today. So guys, when you see somebody drifting away and you try to give an advice and thinking that you are saving this person's situation or life, and that person looks at you like, what does she know, or what do they know? What do you think, guys? Because your eye can see, especially if you have the fear of God in you. You will obviously see when somebody is drifting away, or when somebody is just going to sink into the sin that they are doing. And you just asking yourself, why wouldn't this person stop doing ABCD? Yet they come complaining. They come complaining, oh, this is what I'm going through. Me, I'm going through this and that. And you are wondering, you are going through this and that. And I'm telling you, I think you should improve in this and these areas. And somebody is like, somebody tells you stories. Somebody tries to tell you stories, which you know very well will not amount to anything, because you know at what point they got lost. If you know God, you'll always know when somebody starts getting lost. So you try to advise them and they don't want to listen. They think you are too old-fashioned. They think you are not knowledgeable enough to advise them. Yet you watch them with their eyes. You do your eyes like this, and there they go. They sink. They sink while you are still seeing. While you are still telling them. Guys, what do you do when you advise somebody and they refuse to listen to your advice? Whereas you know very well that whatever you're telling them to stop doing or to do is going to be the solution to their problem. Like and subscribe to this channel, guys. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.